Episode 14, baby.
There you go.
Pillar Talk Reloaded. I promised I'd start off like really energetic today, so I'm just gonna give it to you like that. We got a great guest tonight. Without further ado, baby, Polo Frost.
What's up, guys?
How are you, baby?
What's going on, brother?
So before they get to talking, I just want y'all to know this is like fam for me. Ryan, great people. I met him on business and we became friends. And now Ryan can call me for whatever, and we're good.
I love that.
Spooky. I met Spooky in like 2009 or 8.
Yep.
Spooky was a rapper.
Yep.
Still raps. He still can. He was
Tin
10 Man. Him and Matt Trey. And my first time really ever recording was with them. And this is before I was a rapper. I just did it for fun then. And
Right.
years later, I'm this rapper, and Spooky shot countless amount of videos for me. And
He
this
still
is
got
also
fans.
a great friend of mine.
I was downriver and he was screaming, Tin Man. That happened today.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
He was like,
Spooky
he's
can
like, you don't
rap.
even know Tin Man, do you?
Spooky
I'm
can
like,
rap.
I
I
gotta
know
get
Spooky.
back,
He's
I
a
gotta
no
get back in that
Tin
bag.
Man.
Right
Tin
now I'm in
Man.
the Spooky bag, but yeah,
That's what's up. That's what's
you
up.
gotta have your hand in many.
I mean, you're
bags.
smart. You know it's paying you at the moment, so you're gonna.
Telling you,
But
like,
you could always rap.
yeah, the whole reason too, like with the film or Spooky Films, is because when we were rapping, you need a music video.
Yep.
And it's like, damn, like we had a guy named Matt Kane. Shout out to Matt Kane, and also E the Monk was shooting a lot of our stuff. So we finally got our hands on a little camera, like a T3i Rebel, Canon. So that's what really started us off. I actually, Kane Perez is like one of my first as Spooky Films. I think it's Kane Perez and Vegas False a lot. Like my first two guys that actually
Shout out Kane
filmed,
Perez.
filmed the video.
Yeah, shout
for.
out to Kane, man. He's done a lot
Good
for us
dude,
too. He's
man.
always
Good dude.
coming and doing his thing with us. So actually he'll come out. He's coming out next week to the Big Boys of Comedy. We got a tour going with the Big Boys of Comedy.
Nice.
So we had a six show little tour. We did one in, what was our first one? The FOP.
FOP. Then
The second one was Little Brown Jug.
Yep.
Then we did the Maybe Day Festival.
Last weekend.
And then we've got Cilantro and Dundee, Amaya's in Monroe, and also next week actually we have Battle Creek. So be our first time really stretching
Gotta
out.
come out one of these times. Check
Yeah.
the show out.
They're funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real, yeah.
I mean, they're really fun. I've been to a lot of comedy shows where you kind of sit there and it's, let's be honest, it's not really, I'm watching the clock. I'm trying to get out of there. I was laughing so hard, and I've seen the same show 3 or 4 times. But the thing is there's always some lady in the back that wants to run her mouth and get them some. And these boys tore her ass up.
Relentless.
They were relentless, bro.
Yeah,
They were
maybe
tearing her up.
they knew, and it was more of a intimate crowd, and they weren't holding back.
Yeah.
No, they weren't holding back at all, bro.
that
It
shit
was
was
awesome.
funny.
The Big Boys of Comedy, man. Shout out to Cam, Big Al, and Stan. All these guys, great
Right.
comics, super funny. Like I said, I've been to a lot of comedy shows that are not that funny. So
Yeah.
it's refreshing to go to something that I don't have to watch my
You been to a
watch.
comedy show before?
No, I don't think so.
Really? You got to
No.
check it out.
We got
Never.
tickets for
I
you,
saw
so we'll
Mike
get you to
Epps
Maya's.
at,
I'm coming, man.
Let's go.
I saw Mike Epps at Fox Theater, and that shit was
He's one of
funny
my
as hell.
favorite comedians.
Oh my!
I wanted to go see
God.
him.
I just like him. He
I called
laughs
my
at
manager
himself.
last minute, like, can you give me a Mike Epps?
Mike
Call
Epps
whoever
funny.
you gotta call.
I saw Mike Epps.
Polo, I can't help you this
We
time.
just saw Cat recently, but I wasn't impressed by that, man. I think
Cat
he was
Williams?
kind of old, man. I used to be a big Cat Williams fan.
Right.
Even when he got beat up by the 7th grader. I thought
His-
that was great.
His
but-
stand up was ass.
It was
Like,
horrible.
That
The
wasn't
new one was
planned,
not
by the
good.
way.
That's-
You know,
that
No, I
last
know it
stand up
wasn't.
he did was ass.
yeah.
So, yeah.
What was that on Netflix or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, his last show was terrible.
That's what I think I saw.
One that doesn't
live.
disappoint,
Not
Dave
very
Chappelle. He still got
Never.
it.
Always
I don't
funny.
care.
Never.
Yeah.
Always
That's
funny.
number one right
Yeah.
there.
You know, I'm going to tell you my favorite comic, and this is going to fall on deaf ears to a lot of people because they ain't ready for real comedy. But Corey Holcomb.
Corey Holcomb is hilarious.
See, and
But
you
it
got to
seems
be able
like
to
he's
have
like
some.
blackballed or something. Like,
You got to be able to
It's like-
have a sense of
it's like
humor.
they don't really fuck with him in like Hollywood for some reason.
Well, it's
Like,
because he don't
said-
care.
Yeah,
He'll
he
say
said
anything.
some shit that he wasn't supposed to say. That's why
okay.
they was like, "Yeah, Bucko."
Oh, he
you're
said a
out.
lot of shit.
Oh yeah, he
Probably-
starts off
No,
the
I
show
know,
saying
I know.
some hot shit.
That's kind of like his what's the word? His MO. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like he says off the wall shit
Right.
for sure.
What's up, Mom? I see you on here. Haha. She said I'm watching you on TV.
What's up, Mom?
Yeah.
shout out to all
Number
the
one
moms out there.
supporter.
Hope everyone
Yeah.
had a good Mother's Day.
Great
Yeah.
Mother's Day.
And
Happy
the
Mother's
dads that
Day.
are playing moms too. you
Happy
know what I
Mother's
mean?
Day to every mom except for John Morant's.
Oh
Okay.
man, snap.
You said it, we didn't. So
She got some re-raising to do.
Oh,
right,
man.
No, for real. He keeps getting in trouble. He don't
Did
know
you
how to
post
slow
something like that
down.
on Facebook
I
too?
sure did.
Yeah, see, he's on that. He's not letting that one
Yeah,
go.
he don't know how to slow down.
Man. So Polo, what's been going on with you, man?
Man, you know, I got the big song right now that's doing good. Just moving around, man, doing shows, bumping shoulders. I went out this past weekend just to go bump into a couple DJs, get my record spin. Even when I'm not booked, I try to go out still because I got a record circulating.
Yep.
Trying to hopefully put a project out in June. If not June, July. I was just telling Spooky, like, time's going too goddamn fast.
Too fast.
Too fast. I just feel like
when you said it's been 3 years since the beginning of the pandemic, 3.5 years. I was really just, I had to think about that. Like, I wanted to fact check you, but you're right, man.
Oh,
wow.
Man, 2020 is 2023.
Wow.
And I just feel like time has been going fast as shit since the pandemic.
Right.
Like, time's been going fast as an adult, period. But like, since that pandemic, it's like,
hi, Justice.
I just watch myself getting older and older.
It's crazy how the time goes by. You just hit a little time loop, you know what I mean? A little time warp. Just went right in that boy.
Such a bizarre thing when you think of the pandemic.
And then I just saw something on the internet where they like, COVID is officially over. Like, there's no worry or scares for COVID anymore. It's just like, what's this government plan?
Right.
Because the flu doesn't just go away after a few years.
Right.
Like, people still get the flu.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
saying? Still need your vaccine for that, you know?
You know, but, you know, I don't want to get killed. So, government, whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
Keep doing what you're doing. We go back into lockdown, it's all good
Give
with
me COVID again.
Right. No, so walk us through, like, the steps for, like, approaching a DJ or things like that if you're trying to, like, pitch your record, just for the artists that are out there and stuff like that.
Well, at this point, I'm kind of blessed where they might see my chain. Or they might know my face. And they're like, what up, bro? You know what I'm saying? But like those who don't know, once I say my name, they're like, oh yeah. Like actually this past weekend, they rotated DJs at the club I was with. So it was like 4 or 5 different DJs all night. So went up to one DJ. He was getting ready to start sending up. I'm like, hey man, I got this poppin' record. My name's Polo Frost. At first they were shrugging us off because they don't do requests.
Right, I know that's an unwritten.
They were shrugging everybody off, and now I kind of caught him, and I'm like, I'm Polo Frost. He's like, oh, hey, son. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'll go get you a drink right now. You know, can you? Yeah, I got him a drink, gave him $20. You know what I'm saying? Made it worth his while.
That's love, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't always have to do that. Sometimes I just walk in the club and they play it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's you got these DJs, man. They feel very unappreciated.
They do.
They all do, and so. The smallest things like going to get them a drink or throwing them $20 or something. Yeah, I mean, I feel like
what I'm saying? Where it's not just like one of your people
that's
or
true.
whatever.
That's true.
Right.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
You walk
the smallest things like that goes a long way with them.
Yeah,
and even a simple thank you, I appreciate you. Like they feel so unappreciated.
They're setting the vibe for that night. You feel me? Like they ain't got the playlist right. Then buns ain't shaking in that boy.
Absolutely.
You know, and then you need all that.
You just never know who's in that club that night.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's always good to have that relationship and just look out sometimes.
So I saw that firsthand working with the Coalition DJs of Detroit, you know, DJ Mark G and you know, of course,
shout out Coalitions, my boys.
All of them, you know, there's too long of a line. I'd be upset if I forgot one. You feel me? But so I was filming them on New Music Sundays, and I just saw, like, I guess the politics side of things, but also just their conversation. Like, that's a real team right there. Like, you got to have this tonight. Or I got this, or can I borrow your equipment over here? You feel me?
Yep.
Like, they're really rotating around the city and in and out of the state as well. But I had a newfound love for DJs for that, because I was seeing it for behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You know, before the artist comes in. And New Music Sunday basically is, you know, you're trying to pitch yourself, your songs to the DJs. You know, so that's artists would come in every weekend or every Sunday. So that was a good networking platform for me too, you know, being able to connect with different artists, and you need music video shop, blah, blah, blah. But also then, you know, you had all types of artists that are already printed in the game in Detroit too, that would just show up, like Vezzo, Jug Harden showed up one time. So it's just crazy, you know. And then they brought DJs too from like the DMV and Atlanta, you know, stuff like that. So that was cool to see.
And then when they go down to Atlanta, I've traveled with them a few times to go do new music, because I was down there. Shout out Coalition. Yep. We went together. Yep. And so like Coalitions, they're really based. The meat of them is Atlanta. Like, let's be honest.
Sure. Right.
Atlanta is probably the biggest chapter. They're all a big family, but that Atlanta experience with them is dope. You go to Stank Onion Studios, which is Outcast Studio.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
that was sweet.
In front of
that'd be cool.
All the DJs. It's pretty dope. I did that actually 2 or 3 times, I think.
They do New Music Mondays down there.
Monday. Theirs is Monday. You're right. New Music Monday. So Spooky
Asaka
went with me the
was down
last
there
time I
with
went.
us.
Me, Spooky, Asaka.
Yep.
Who else went on stage?
I don't know. Honestly,
I know we went with our crew of people.
Right,
but
right. That's all I really remember, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Did Slim go?
Timo was with us.
No, Slim ain't
I don't
go.
think Slim went this time around.
Yeah, Timo.
Shout out to Cool
was there.
Breeze. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, that was a great experience though. Just being
awesome.
down there.
What's up, Colin?
Just seeing, the different side of the music business. I don't want to talk too much on the music, but we are next to Polo Frost, so
Yeah.
I do have a couple questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
top. Yeah.
just on, these the internet nowadays, like how long have you been rapping? First of all,
Man, like I said, we recorded that song way back then, but I wasn't a rapper.
Right.
As far as me being a rapper, shit, I'm pulling up on 10 years.
Wow. But also having the social media too, like you just said, you went out this weekend just to rub shoulders. Like people can't be lazy; they got to get out the house.
Nope. And a lot of people was so stuck on, I'm gonna do this video. I got this hard ass song. I'm gonna put it on YouTube. I'm gonna pay a couple people to post it on their page, and I'm gonna blow up. Like, no, bro. You still got to put in footwork. You gotta have some type of plan, and that's where I think, like, where I beat myself up at. I feel like I can be more consistent, but I feel like my small inconsistency comes from planning and trying to figure out what to do with this product I have. I could easily shoot a video, throw it on YouTube, hope it go.
Is it what to do or when to do?
Both. I think more so what than when.
Okay.
It's like I dropped the Hey Hey song in January, February, whatever. And they're like, this is a song for the summer. And I'm like, it's fucking winter. It's gonna be old by the summer.
Right.
But people are still saying that now as the summer approaches.
It is a summer bop, though.
It's a summer song.
It can resurface, though.
Yeah.
So, okay, I don't mean to cut you off, but I was going to say, going back to COVID, about the first song that went viral.
Okay.
Your TikTok song.
Uh-huh.
And, I mean, that song's old, though. Especially to us, especially to you. You made it. But,
yes, sir.
I mean, I've been kind of around the block with you, too, and I've seen you perform it for years.
A million times.
So it's like, but that song resurfaced because of COVID, would you say?
People being in the house, definitely.
Yeah. But I mean, so who's to say when a song's gonna blow up? You know what I mean?
True.
Like, yeah, it's January now, but
that song went viral twice, and the second time was bigger than the first time.
Okay.
So I would say COVID may have a lot to do with it. People stuck in the house, ain't got shit to do. They're like, oh, I remember this song.
Yeah.
Next thing you know,
yeah,
I'm all over fucking TikTok with a song that's 5 years old.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay did the dance.
Yeah, Lizzo. Yeah, man, it was crazy. And then with the new song, like, so I had a problem because this song is sampled, so they kept snatching it down.
Yeah.
And like, it was going viral on TikTok. Like Kalani did it, Sleazy World Go, and it was like really starting to pick up. And next thing you know, my song was off of fucking TikTok. I could have cried, bro.
Yeah, that's man.
How did you resolve that problem?
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, I mean,
I never got it cleared.
All right.
But they said they weren't going to take it down anymore. So I'm rolling with it.
Right. Shit, I mean, it's a song. It's a good song too.
And the thing about getting it cleared, like I tried to, they just said they wouldn't because of the vulgarness of the song. And the original song is Train, Hey Soul Sister.
Yeah.
And they're like kind of Christian dudes. And I'm on there like, accidentally put her in her booty. I was drunk. She's like, you know what I'm saying? So they're kind of like
opposite, right?
Hey, guy, like we like it's cool, but we can't. And they were like, but we're not going to take it down anymore. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. Like, I'm cool with that.
That's cool. Yeah.
Like,
take it how you can get it. Yeah.
I mean, and that's not the artist you are though either. Like you can get into that bag, but you have other songs too. It's not
for sure, 100%.
Not just that type of music.
100%. And I try to like stay on a certain path, but it's like sometimes you got to give people the gimmicks, man. Like sometimes you just got to do that shit. Like, and even so, I'm not gonna say that song's not real or anything. Like, I might have got drunk and slipped in some booty before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I have way better music and real songs.
But that just goes where it says, I don't care how you say it, it's the entertainment business.
Yeah.
You got to play them roles. You got to be able to can't just be so tough all the time. You can't be a tough guy 24/7.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I had a show at Nikki's Club Dream. Nikki's, it's all the same. And like the club called ahead of time. It was like, hey, it's been a lot of stuff going downtown Detroit, and the police are like stopping a lot of artists from performing down here. And you know, you got a bigger name, so you know, we had to call you and make sure, you know, your name kind of came up. I said, came up in what? Like, I don't even make that type of music. I'm not in no beefs. Like, I'm from Ipsy.
Right.
I'm from Detroit.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck these dudes got going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
Maybe
I mean,
Ipsy
if you
got
gonna
brought
listen
up.
to my
Right.
music, dude, it's like I'm a partier.
Right.
You know, my shit's about, you know,
Having fun, keeping
having
it light.
fun,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
with girls, getting
Yeah.
drunk, getting some money, getting dressed, all the
Yep.
cool shit. I'm
Right.
not on there like about to kill you and put you all in the swisher and
Right.
smoke a Pookie pack. Like, no, that's just
Wasn't trying to do none of that.
Yeah.
Man, so you and I have had some crazy experiences, you know, on music video tips. So like, I mean, I don't expect you to name them all, but like, what's one of your favorite memories of, like, you know, just being on
Spooky,
set?
I don't know what it is, but the concussion video with the U-Haul.
Oh my gosh!
I just felt
That
like
was
that
awesome.
was fucking a vibe.
And you know,
Birthday
you did
party.
that before they, you know, some other cats done posted something like that too. I was heated about that. You know, down in Atlanta. You know, I don't even know their names, so we can't name drop. But
So
I'm just
Spooky
saying.
has done multiple videos for you, which I know this, but
for
let's.
sure.
I forget sometimes we're on a podcast. A lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
So Spooky's actually done a ton of Polo's videos as
Yeah.
well. And that's kind of, you know, whether that's how they met or not, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Kept the relationship strong.
Yeah.
Zevin Carter says, "I love you, Polo Frost."
Thank you. I love you too. What up, though?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So I was just gonna say though, like that the U-Haul scene and all that.
That's
the
my
concussion video was fire. You know, and
Yeah.
it was something new too. You know, like
Listen, that's just before you got here.
we had the props and all that, and that song is banging. Shout out
Yeah.
to Flaw.
Yeah, shout out to Flaw. He's actually back in Detroit.
Shout
Y'all
out
tap
to
in with
Flaw.
my bro for beats.
Please do.
He's back in Detroit for at least a year. I got him to move back. I begged him.
We did that song down in Atlanta. I remember. I have footage of it. I'm telling
Did
you.
I?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I probably did,
I'm
bro.
telling you.
The video?
No,
that
okay.
song.
recorded it.
I actually recorded it.
Okay.
Like you, I think you're right.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right.
That's a crazy
Sounds
little
about
story.
right.
You know, but yeah, with Flaw. So I got a whole documentary for you, Bucko.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
got all types of Polo Frost footage.
Yeah,
Tell us
for
about
sure.
the sponsor, Spooky, since I seem to always not do it. From
Oh
the
yeah,
beginning.
no. So not to take away from Polo, but this show wouldn't be possible without our wonderful sponsors you got behind you. You know, so these are what we like to call our pillars of the community. You know, with starting off with the Little Brown Jug, 8 Mile Vodka. Of course, you guys see the 8 Mile bottles on the table.
Shout out to Mikey Shu.
Shoo.
Amaya's, IWR, of course. Shout out to Gary. Shout out to the FOP, the House of Insanity, Mint Cannabis. You got the Monroe County Reporters. Everyone, you know, you guys see it right
Lane's
here.
Pizza,
Lane's,
Debs, Mugsy's, Sports
Spooky,
Center.
Spooky Films.
Yeah, you got me back there. So
Speaking of the Monroe County Reporter, shout out to Ryan and Shane for making this possible for a lot of people to get to see it that wouldn't necessarily not know about BrainJerk or
Right.
Spooky Films or Polo Frost or our podcast or anything. I think we just looked at some of the numbers. They're pretty astronomical for having Gary Paulette on from IWR.
Thank you,
I
Gary,
expect to see it
too,
like that,
so.
nice and high numbers again. So
Right.
subscribe and like, and man, we'll just keep doing what we're doing.
we'll do it throughout the show too. We'll do it before you wrap up. But real quick, if anyone wants to take a break from the podcast, let them know where they can find you and stuff. You know, where's all your stuff.
You can find me on Instagram at Polo Frost, POLOFROST, Facebook Polo Frost, YouTube Polo Frost. I don't do Twitter.
You got
Twitter gets
TikTok?
people in trouble. TikTok, yeah, it's Polo Frost 17, but I'm a little older, so I don't really like TikTok. But
Right.
whatever, I got
You're
one
just
because I
on
have to
TikTok,
have
though,
one.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Gotta
I
have
don't
it
really
on
get on
TikTok.
there though, to be honest.
I
But
don't either. Gotta have it,
like
though.
you gotta let the kids have something, okay?
Right.
Right.
I have TikTok. I do the other shit.
Hey, be easy because I got TikTok. So you motherfuckers go follow me. Go follow me. You know what I mean? So yeah. So
One day I'm gonna get active
it's-
on there.
no,
I might be too late.
I feel the same
What
way,
you're doing is
man.
working. You're on TikTok. You ain't even have a TikTok, so
Yeah,
you're good. You know.
true.
So I mean, he's going viral, trending. What are the shows that are coming up? I mean, what have you been doing in the wintertime? Like you do a couple shows.
Oh man, I've been booked all type of places.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm trying to think if I did any like super big shows.
I know you got Backwards and Bonfires, right?
Oh yeah. I got to do Backwoods and Bonfires. We're doing Juneteenth with you you guys here in Monroe.
Yep, he'll be at the Juneteenth festival.
Shit, I'm on like this tour. And it starts
right now.
This weekend. It starts this weekend.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called, but it's like around Michigan. I think it's like it's a date in Toledo or something.
What is it, like a college tour or something? Or
and it's called you haven't heard about me tour or something. Showcase. Bianca Bad put it together. Shout out to Bianca Bad. Yeah. So I'm performing somewhere Friday and somewhere Saturday, but the flyer's on my Instagram.
All right, shout out
Beautiful.
Bianca Bad. But walk us through Backwoods and Bonfires too, because that's an event that I feel like if you haven't been out there to see it, you definitely have to, because you don't only just get like the major platformed artists, but you obviously you get your local guys and you get the guys that are coming up, but just the vendors around, and everything else. Just to be there, it's definitely something to see if you haven't had a chance yet. Yeah, they've really improved on it.
It's actually pretty dope. I think this is gonna be like maybe my third time doing it. I can't remember. So like they got multiple stages. Of course, they got their main stage, and they got like the smaller stage for more artists who hasn't quite established yourself yet, but still giving them an opportunity. This year it's Sukiana, Rocky Bad, and Trina. Okay. So the headliners are women this year.
Wow.
I like that.
And it's fucking lit. It's like thousands of people out there.
It is.
Like,
you ever been, Ryan?
No, I know what it is, but I've just never been able to make it.
It's a good time for real. And you ain't got to stay all day.
When you stand on that stage,
like,
you see nothing but heads. Like,
I'm going to come up there with you.
There's so many people. Absolutely.
Man, oh man.
Absolutely.
Took us to Little Caesars. I know Spooky was there for that.
Oh yeah, we were lit.
That was awesome.
Little Caesars was dope. That was dope, man.
Big show. I forgot about that too. You just said that. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
No, that was awesome for me too, to just see all the lights, all the phones.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, like this is crazy. This is happening. Like,
yeah,
I'm feeling good about it. I'm the camera guy.
It's just a good experience.
It's
just like. I'm backstage at Little Caesars Arena, kicking it, smoking weed where the Pistons fucking.
We smoked that place the fuck out,
man. Easy now. But yeah, we did. Right. Got a little buffet ticket too. Go downstairs. Get you something to eat real quick.
Yeah. Shit, I forgot about that part.
I grabbed me 2 tickets.
I think that's where me and Sussex became like real friends. It was cool after that.
Yeah. Like, Ryan, that's my dog.
we got down, man. It was a good night.
Real quick, shout out DJ Aries, because DJ Aries is going to be with us next weekend.
With a
whole lot of yee. So Coalition,
I just saw Aries. I had a show at Nikki a couple weeks ago. He was the DJ there that night. So
nice.
Even though I told him to run my son back, he told me no because they had no time.
What?
So I ran my shit back.
Yeah, just automatically had that boy on loop.
Aries, if you watching, we gotta go 30 when I see you, bro.
Jeez, yeah, that's a little too much for me.
Shit. That's my boy.
You ever perform at Annex?
Perform? No, but I was booked there after the big show.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember, but after the big show that night, I had to.
Yeah, that's where it was.
I had to go to Annex. I didn't perform. I never performed there. I know they.
I don't know if I slid with you or not.
Did I ever perform it? No, I never performed it.
Mm-mm.
Did you come to? I don't remember.
I don't know if it was that night.
You did.
It was? Okay.
You did.
I remember.
Because you did my whole recap video.
That's what it was. I was going to say, I remember I did a recap video of something.
The club we went to was NX.
Okay,
yeah, that was NX.
No, nice
Godfather owns that.
Yeah.
That's
shout out DJ Godfather
homie,
too.
man.
I mean, he's a legend in Detroit. So that's that guy right there.
Yeah. Shout out to Godfather. He always showed me great love, man. Nothing but love for Godfather for sure.
Let's talk about the Juneteenth celebration in Monroe. Those of you who don't know, what is it, Montague Park?
Yes.
June 19th. It's on a Monday from 2 to about 9 or so, I think. We're going to be down there. We're going to be doing it big. We got Polo performing. Yeah. So we're going to have him at the stage around 6 o'clock. I know they've got some comedy down there. They've got a talent show. I know we're doing an eating competition. And who knows what else. Obviously, we'll be getting some good food. It's a nice celebration and good time for the family to come out and have a good time.
Is there an event page for that on Facebook or anything?
I think so. I know that they're working on different stuff. I know you can find the flyer, so I'll tell you what. I'll share the flyer.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I just thought about another show. I got a big one.
Oh yeah, we'll hear about it.
Spark in the Park.
I heard of
when
it.
Method Man, Red Man, Yin Yang Twins, and me. It just dawned on me like
we're coming to that.
That's June. So it's a 2-day festival. It's in Ipsy. June 10th, June 11th. June 11th is the day, which is a Sunday I'm on. And
June
it's
10th
me,
and June 11th.
Trick. Or on the 11th is me, Trick. Red
Willie
Man,
J.
Method Man,
Peso
Yin
or
Yang
something.
Twins, my little cousin Kid J, and some other people I don't know of.
Outdoors?
Yeah, I think it's at like Frog Island Park. They changed the name of the park, but it used to be called Frog Island. Right, like Depot Town, Ipsy.
Okay. I know Depot Town. Yep.
I feel like we might have took some pictures there or something before. But
I think C Mills is even down there, down that way.
Yeah, that sounds.
That seems like that's going to be a big deal for you.
Yep, right in that area, that park over there. Yep.
It seems like that's a big deal for you being
right
at home
there,
with that line, that level of guys.
Oh, yeah,
Method Man and Red Band. I mean, that's crazy.
Yin Twins, all that. That's a huge lineup right
It's
there.
pretty cool. I mean, it got to be people inbox me every day like, yo,
why haven't I seen
VIP tickets? I want to smoke with you, Method Man, Red Man. And I'm like, I don't even know if I'm gonna get to smoke with Method Man.
How do people get tickets? Is it like open to the public?
So it's a link. I don't know. All I know is,
tell them to stop bugging you.
Yeah, it's a link somewhere. It's called Spark in the Park Festival.
Spark in the Park. It's after the show. Send me the flyer so I can post it because I haven't even seen that advertised. I don't know how you saw it and I didn't. You crazy? Yeah, he follows Yin Yang Twins though. So I don't know.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. That's funny.
Yeah, but back to Juneteenth. We finna rock Monroe out on Juneteenth.
I'm ready.
So
it's gonna be a good time. So we're gonna actually film a little commercial today, and we're gonna drop that for everybody to kind of get an idea who Polo's is if they don't know,
right? Or
just letting them know that you're gonna be there. So that's gonna be a big deal, man. So we appreciate you coming and showing the love to Monroe.
Absolutely, man. Anything for you, my guys.
So what's going on? We doing FanDuel or DraftKings?
FanDuel. I'm a FanDuel dude. I feel like I'm gonna save DraftKings for when I don't feel like gambling my money.
What's your go-to sport?
To win or just period?
I guess both. Let's say to win. First.
The competitive person in me is basketball because it's so much more than
I saw you hooping the other day, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I saw you making them buckets. Hey, Polo could hoop.
I saw it too. Yeah.
Hey, I saw it. Okay.
Yeah, man. I'm
I
a
didn't
little fat, but
yeah. I didn't mean to cut you off, but yeah.
But football, I feel like I win more during football season. Football is a little easier to keep up and just like you kind of know in football. For the most part.
You say you know.
I'm not gonna say you know because it's always still a fuck person who just fuck you over, but like
right.
Football is a little more. I've won more on football, I believe. And then when football and basketball is going at the same time, you kind of mix the two together a little bit.
I know you know our boy Nathan. Yeah, he my treats. He posting that stuff. I be following his stuff. Like, man, Nathan, this guy.
He trying to argue with me on Facebook. I know sports better than you, Nathan.
Yeah.
Stick to what you know, man. No, he good people. We be on there and talk about sports and with each other. He's good people. Shout out Nathan.
I see it all over, whether I'm on Facebook or Instagram. It's that FanDuel is just either it's your best friend or it's your worst enemy.
I feel like this, right? It can never be your worst enemy because, well, me personally, I'm not spending too much money. Gary.
Right. Don't spend all your ducats. What are you doing?
You know what I'm saying? But I got homeboys who spending hundreds a day.
Their paychecks.
But when they hit.
Right,
but
right.
Yeah.
I'm more of a
reserve.
I might play like 2 or 3 different parlays, 10 here, 20 there, maybe 10 on each, maybe just $10 a day. I'm not stupid.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, betting on sports is just like going to the casino and gambling.
Yeah.
Like, you can expect LeBron James to score 25 points, but he might not score 25 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, they might not do what you want them to do that night.
Right.
But it's expected of them. So gambling with sports is the same thing as going to the casino and playing roulette and blackjack and all that shit. It's kind of.
You hit the Nino at all or no?
No. I learned very long ago that's not my thing.
Right. I had my little Nino run too. Right after I turned 21. It was game over.
The worst part,
no luck for Spooky.
Is going to the casino.
No, man, I lost my money every time I go in there.
After having a night of drinking and smoking, going to the casino after partying, gambling every dollar you got, and realizing when you get to the car, you barely got enough gas to make it home.
I've done that, and I'm not badly like
the last time I really gambled at the casino.
$200. I mean, that was
pissed off. That was happened. This was a long time ago when I was
Me
still
too.
like
A long
young
time
and
ago when we
poor.
first got them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
Young.
when I was young and poor,
Right.
But yeah,
Right.
man. When I was like, wait a minute, I got less than a quarter tank, and I got to drive back to Ypsilanti.
Right.
Worst thing that happened to me at
Motor
casino.
City?
Look, my father, he's still alive. So we went and we was clowning. We smoked before we went to Canada because we were like, well, we don't want to go across the obvious bridge and shit. So we get over there, no problem. They let us right over. I was like, oh yeah, well, we was laughing and shit. My dad was on 1,000 that night. His silly ass went to the bathroom. We get the Caesars, right? He goes to the bathroom. I'm like, I'm gonna go hit this table while you're in the bathroom. He must have been in the bathroom about 10, 12 minutes. By the time he came back, I done lost all my money.
No.
It was like a $25 minimums in the blackjack. And I'm gonna tell you right now that I won her like right away, like twice. And then she popped me for the rest of my pocket. Like where I went in the pocket after I said I wouldn't do that.
And he came out
And
the
pulled
bathroom.
the other $100 out or whatever.
This,
We were
I'm
supposed to
ready
go to the buffet.
Yeah.
You know, so he
Oh,
come
you
out the
were
bathroom
sick.
and I'm like, I was mad. I'm like, we gotta leave because
Yeah.
like I got no money. Like I ain't got money to go get dinner now.
Yeah.
We gotta go across this bridge. Well, then they stopped us and they were like, damn near strip search my old man. And we were being silly and it was not the time or place. They do not play that shit.
Yeah, they don't.
We was trying to talk to them and it was being
Yeah.
silly and shit. They didn't think it was funny.
One time I took the wrong turn downtown Detroit to go towards the tunnel.
I did that too, bro.
And like we get there and all the guards are right there and we like
Trying to turn around. Yeah.
This was an accident. We're trying to turn around. It was like turn the car off, put the keys on the dashboard, pop the hood, pop the trunk, get out.
Oh shit.
Yep.
We made a mistake.
I didn't mean to be over here. I
didn't mean to come here. I'm telling you,
And
Trey and I, back in the day, we was going out to Detroit and we did the same thing, but like we didn't go as far, but we kind of daredevil that bitch. Like we were going towards him, we realized we're like, oh no, Trey literally hit a U-turn. We were going toward like just on the shoulder, coming back down the ramp while people are trying to come up.
Wow.
Because I was like, yeah, with this
Luckily,
ain't happening.
when we got caught in that situation, like young and poor again, so we didn't have nothing but like cigarettes and Black and Milds. Like we had no more weed, and this one weed wasn't legal. Like, so it was cool. Like they had to let us go and shit, but it still was like we were just trying to turn around, bro.
Yeah, I went over there by accident and did that with when I first moved to Monroe. You know, being from the city or whatever, I'm gonna take these girls from work. We're going up here and shit. So we're going to Mexican town and blah, 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 messing around. Was when they did the construction back before. Remember when that was down for a long time?
Yep.
I don't know how it happened because there wasn't no Canadian flag then on the sign. I can tell you that. We ended up down that road, boy. There's no U.S. re-entry. And I tried to turn around and they like swarmed around me and like same thing. Hands on the dash, keys on the dash, open the hood and trunk.
Yeah.
And pulled us all out and searched us and they were not happy. I'm trying to tell them it's a mistake. I'm sorry. Oh, it's a mistake, huh?
Right.
We do it every day. They're sick of it.
Yeah.
So hearing the three of us in this room were 3 for 3, 3 different times of our lives, and that happened.
That's
Imagine
crazy.
how many people have done that.
Oh,
and didn't make it.
So I
didn't make it either. They're still over there.
Yeah.
Hey, they went over there during COVID, got stuck. Like, yeah, we ain't coming back.
Man.
Real quick, I gotta turn the attention over here to We Handle Candles. I know you guys know. Come on now.
I bought one.
I bought
a cereal bowl.
You did. Yeah, he bought it. Ryan bought our one of one, and I was like, listen, I need this on the table though. Okay, you bought it, it's yours. But like, I only made one. Like, it's kind of like a sample.
I can smell that already.
We are previewing it. Yeah, this is a margarita right here.
Okay, smells good.
I don't know. You a candle guy?
He brought
us. I bought one at one of y'all.
He brought us
that was
both
at that local place.
That's Strawberry Dream. Shout out to Kayla.
That smells good.
Kayla coming up with these crazy little creations. She's making them, slaving away. Like,
thanks for sending us these candles, Kayla. Spooky didn't tell us, but we know that these are for us, so don't sweat it.
I can't believe I'm in trouble when I go home.
You know what I mean? Cool.
I'm in trouble when I go home. No, it's all right. It's all right. No, they there for the show. So I don't know if it's gonna be every show or every other show. We'll swap them in and out. You know?
Yeah. So Polo, remember when we did the dining in the dark? You remember that?
Yeah.
We're doing it again.
That was fire.
And I can't wait.
I had a great time.
I had a good time. I was pissed on
the food was good.
They're blindfolded me.
Same place?
That's a different place.
Different place. They blindfolded me, then told me, like, oh, yeah, take your glasses off, too. Like, you're already blindfolding me. Like, take my glasses off. I'm double blind in this bitch. Like,
we don't want you to see.
No, I didn't. I couldn't. Yeah. There was no way. I'm in there like Velma. Oh, no. I couldn't do nothing.
Yeah, so we're going to have to get you out for that. We'll just have you come out with
Absolutely.
What was the experience like for you? I mean, for doing
dining
in the dark? Like, what were you thinking about going into it?
I didn't know what to expect. Like, Ryan gave me the whole rundown of, like, how it went, but it was like it's still like when I got there, I was like, okay, we're all sitting in this big room and they're passing out dishes and this stuff. And man, it was dope though. It was like, I don't know.
Just an
The food was
experience.
good.
You never.
It was something different, like
Right.
literally not knowing what you're eating.
And see, for me too, I mean, I had a good time, but I don't know what you're eating. Of course, you're gonna like start. Your mind goes crazy, you know. So I'm trying not to freak out. Like, oh, don't think about it, you know. Just eat it. Just see what it is, you know. And it's like,
and I was with my girl and shit. She had a good time and shit. So.
My thing was, I was like, listen, I was in the room, so I hosted in the room, and I can see, and I was really surprised at some of the ingredients that I thought were basic that no one knew what they were.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say any ingredients because I don't know where we're going with this time, but we're not feeding you raccoon and squirrel in here. We're not feeding you snake. We're not trying to trick anybody.
You did feed us turtle soup though.
That was,
that was great though.
In fairness, we did do turtle
good.
soup, and it was because we were at Trappers. So shout out to Trappers. We had a good time.
Right.
The turtle soup was fantastic. I wouldn't have went weird though. I mean, that was weird as it got.
Right.
And honestly, I wouldn't have done that.
How did you pick the menu?
You know what? I did that.
You picked the menu?
I actually wrote the menu myself. I had decided that there's a lot of things I outsource. So I sat down and I decided, I'll tell you one. I'll tell you one that we did. So one that we did was the watermelon feta mint salad.
I remember that.
To me, that was so much flavor and difference in the dish that no one knew what it was. Not one person said that's what it was. So, and even with the turtle soup, there was like beef barley and they were saying crazy stuff like,
but like there was nothing I would ever guess. Like, like all I know is fucking like fried chicken and shit like that. So like nothing that we ate that day, I was never gonna guess like what it was.
So when you take your sight away, I realize now that your other senses are heightened,
stronger,
right? But it's a very unique experience. So, guys, dining in the dark coming up at the Little Brown Jug. We've shared it today. I know Jeff has shared it, so look out for that.
And I'll be there too.
Very limited experience, and Polo will be there. I think we're doing something like 60 tickets to that, and that's it. I enjoy doing those little events. It was a great turnout. Yeah, I think that's plenty of people.
All your guys' events are great turnouts.
Thank you.
The Haunted House.
Oh man, talk about that, Spooky. We got that coming up soon.
The Haunted House. I mean, it's October 13th and 14th, and we just got approved for a second date too, or a second week. So October 20th and 21st as well. It's going to be at the FOP. Stay up to date for all of our flyers and stuff like that. Actually got Nerdy Designs, John Drake making something up right now. So we might release it on Monday. I don't know. I'm kind of in that sweet spot where it's still kind of early. I might just wait till June and then just really start unloading on like all the events and everything else we have coming up for the Haunted House, the attractions. We've already dropped the title. It's Spooky's Fun House, so it's like a carnival.
I like that
theme this time around.
And I came with a whole group of people, and they all enjoyed it.
You know what?
I'm not just
to set that up. That was cool, man. I mean,
we set that up within hours. Like we literally only had Thursday night to set up.
That one dude though, that one guy. Who's that one guy? Was Mike or what was his name?
Who's that now?
The old man that went through and was tightening everything up and really like the professional. What was his name? Cliff. Shout out to
he's coming
Cliff.
back, though.
I know it.
He designed the whole map.
This guy, dude, he was no joke, man. I mean, without him, it wouldn't have been.
Cliff was definitely a guardian angel. That guy came.
One single person changed it,
literally, like
just to help. Hey, I want to help. I want to make your shit
for real
better.
though. Like I didn't even know him. He was messaging me on Instagram. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? Like just messaging me. He's like, oh, I've been seeing your stuff. I like to, just go over it. It's this guy, and he's like, yeah, I've been doing haunted housing for 20 plus years. I did it over here. Kind of fell out of love with it. COVID, blah blah blah. I'm interested. I'm like, that's pretty cool that I like to think that our brand got someone inspired to just reach out to us and say, hey, I'm inspired off this. Let me know what I can do to help. You can do everything, Cliff. Come on, come aboard. We need everybody,
Right.
So that was 100%. A good turnout.
Yeah,
but no, I'm not going to say I was playing myself short, but I was really surprised by how many people came back around to thank us and even tip. Like I never, don't tip at a haunted house.
Right.
People were literally coming back around like, where's the tip jar?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, for what? And they were like, this is really good. Like we actually want to go again. And I'm like,
yeah, that shit was dope.
All right, go ahead. I let a couple people back through because it's like, you want to go ahead.
Yeah, it was cool, man. I can't wait to do it again. That was a great time.
I was excited about it. So what's your plans for the summer now? So you said you're dropping an album or something?
Rapping.
Yep. Just rapping.
No,
rapping presents.
Yeah, man. Actually, now that I sit here and think about it, June is kind of booked up for me. Like, Yeah, I got a lot of shit going on as far as doing shows, getting that music out, more visuals, you know, and just trying to keep it moving, man. You know, this is a nonstop grind.
Right.
From a fan perspective, what's the coolest like person you've opened up for? You think?
Juice World.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Juice
And I was
World
there
was
for
fire.
that. Wasn't that Future there too for that one, or that was the different one?
No,
You
it
opened
was
up for
just
Future too, didn't you?
no. That Future
I
was
feel like you opened up for him.
no. I never opened up a Future. I opened up for Lil Baby.
Maybe that's okay. We was there for that.
Yeah, it was just shit. I don't even.
We were
I
at the
think
Juice World show.
I think it was like some, you know, humbly like some dudes beneath me, but like it was me, Nisha Nashay, and Juice World on that show. Like there was no
Right.
other like big artists, and it sold out.
Yeah, shout out to Nisha too.
Yeah.
Well, we would like to get her on the show, so I'm putting you on.
Oh,
the
yeah,
spot
that's the
for
homie.
that. Get her out here.
Oh yeah,
We
for
need to
sure.
see her.
That's the homie.
You
I'll
know, I know the
definitely reach
girls
out.
like her, so I think, and we do as well. But I mean, you know, she's really geared toward the women.
Definitely.
You know, I don't want my car windows busted out or nothing. So
That's the homie. I definitely reach out for you for
I
sure.
appreciate
What
that.
so you have any like crazy fan stories or anything like that? Or
Crazy
There we go.
fan stories. I wouldn't say crazy. I mean, I signed some titties.
Okay.
That was pretty
Oh,
dope.
yeah.
I felt like somebody. Crazy fan stories. Nah, I wouldn't say nothing too crazy has happened or nothing that just made me like. Unless you want to talk about like girls that I know and may have had sex with or something doing
No,
weird shit.
I'm not trying to start no beef with you. Stir up the pot, you know. What I was gonna say is
but
like,
as far as just like
talk
random,
about it. Go ahead.
as far as like random people like, you know, coming to hunt me down or nothing like that, like
Crazy little messages in the DM or anything. Like,
I mean, that's always gonna be this dude. I mean, not even dude. Like, I get all type of DMs and comments, and I have to
Dick
block
pics,
people all
all
the
kind of
time. And
yeah.
weird dick
What about
pics.
them,
Right. That went left.
They all love you, man. I mean, you know what are you gonna
I saw what
do?
he said. I tried
They're
to avoid it.
unsolicited. We know that,
No,
right?
It is what it is.
definitely-
Hey, when you get
I
to a
definitely
certain
get some-
status, though, I mean,
definitely get some titties and coochie pictures.
Right,
Random
so
girls
that-
I never seen a day in my life.
right.
That happens. Dead serious.
Give it a little double tap, bro.
But yeah, man, I don't have like no crazy like, yeah, she back up to my hotel room or no type of shit like that. Like I don't have nothing too
Keep
crazy.
working
like
at
that.
it, man. We're gonna get you
One
there.
day.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah.
Hey,
Can't wait to
When
tell
Little
the story.
Baby opens for you, we know that we've made it there.
we gotta shout out David Blue though. We gotta shout out the
Of
Sweet.
course.
Sweet
328.
328, you know.
That's where I do
Talk about them studio sessions.
98% of my recording. So I record myself there now.
Okay. Yeah, you leveled up to that point now. You know?
Yeah, so that's my boy. Shout out David Blue. That's literally my boy. So, you know, we worked out somewhere I just give him a base rate monthly and I go record as I please because I know how to record myself. And then I just send
Fair
my
enough.
vocals and stuff off to Flawless or whatever to
Mhm.
have him mix and master it. So that's my boy. Even though I'm tired of paying you monthly.
Hey, that's a
another
spot,
bill.
though. That's
but
a
it's
spot,
actually
though.
it's very beneficial. The price
Home
is
field.
great. That's really my boy. Shout out to Dave, man. I feel like I wouldn't not be who I am without him. Without him having that establishment in Ypsilanti and giving us the quality sound he's been giving us for years. And a lot of people don't, you know, appreciate people like him. So my appreciation. Shout out David Blue for sure.
You're a loyal guy too, man, because even I've been around and you've been around the same people. You know
Oh
what
yeah.
I mean? Like you're not with this guy one weekend and these people. I mean, of course, network. You know what I mean? But like you literally pay homage to the people. You know, like again, you flew me out to Atlanta. You know, we're with Flawless. We're
working,
and you're working with these people too. It's not like, hey, we're going here and then we're gonna hit the mall. Like, no, we're not going to Lennox.
And that's
right
the thing.
Now.
When I was
we're
going
doing this,
right.
you know, like
you my witness. I was just about to say when I go to Atlanta and shit, like
literally
want to go
working.
party and have fun. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like
we split up from
out there,
them guys too that one day. We remember we went and got lunch. We went right back to the studio. I was like,
me and Spooky had our own little agenda, like
for real. Because I'd rather do that.
A couple of our other boys was with us or whatever, but like they wanted to do other shit, and me and Spooky was on the same page. Like, bro, we about to go record, bro. We about to go get
it's
some
not
food.
work to y'all, man. That's what you love. This is your passion.
That's why we're here, though, too.
Yeah,
you know,
once you get into that, you know what I'm saying? It's
like, dude,
right?
And then being in Atlanta is damn near like being here. It's like I got a party in Detroit.
Right,
it's cool.
Where else have you been in the U.S.? Like, You travel much or
LA, New York, Atlanta, Houston,
And go to the Keys.
DC.
Man. Go to the Keys.
I love DC. Miami. I know I was supposed to go to the Keys with y'all at one time.
Man,
couldn't make
Miami's
it.
nice. I've been to Miami a couple times.
I hate Miami.
Shout out to Down.
I hate Miami.
I
Is that where he's from?
No, but we went out there to shoot a video. But no, they showed Two Down
from Rouge.
So much love. You know what I mean? Like, and that was before the Hey There Tanisha shit. But like, we went to a couple of open mics and they were showing Two Down hella love out there. Like I had chills. I'm like, damn, like you got a nice little response out here off of organic music. These people don't even know who you are. We came from Detroit, you know, so to speak to them, you know. Sure. But yeah, that was a cool time to be out there. Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
You know, I've been to New York, Texas, not Texas, excuse me, Kentucky. I would love to go to Texas though. Got all types of little connects out there. Yeah,
my first time in Houston was this year. I went earlier this year when my son blew up. I went to go meet with Carl Crawford, 1501.
Nice.
They used to have Meg Thee Stallion signed. The one she was like going through that little battle shit with.
Yeah.
I met with him. He invited us out to his house and chilled with him. It was pretty cool. I had turkey leg hut, super fire. Highly recommend. Houston.
Okay.
Just turkey leg hut. I've been in Dallas before too. I've been in Dallas.
I just want to go to Texas in general and just hit all the spots. You know, just like even hit the little spots.
But I was really into
Houston is lit. I feel like
you know what I'm saying. So
the thing is, on the music scene, like Atlanta's kind of dying. Like nobody wants that shit no more. And
we go through waves, man. That's what happens.
I mean, Atlanta had a long wave.
They did. Atlanta's been known for that. I mean, shit,
since Lil Jon,
right? Outkast.
Well, you could say when Outkast was out, Atlanta didn't have the buzz. They didn't have
the buzz.
But
because
Outkast plays a lot in the buzz it ended up getting. So, and that shit, Outkast and the Lil Jon and the D4L and all that shit was like 2003, 2004. So you're talking about like a 20-year
earlier
run.
Than that too, though. Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Migos kind of really resurfaced that too. What'd you think? You know, just
man.
Back down there
you got
in
your
Atlanta,
Migos, you got your Futures, your Young Thugs,
that's the truth.
You know, I was watching DJ Academics and he was like, you know, Lil Baby is like, his music is starting to come out the same, and like it seems like he's trying to do like certain songs that he had hits for before. He's trying to redo that, but it's not really working out. But that's kind of all of Atlanta, man.
Man, I'm gonna take the time right now just to wrap it up. If you want to give any more words, anything that you would say to an encouraging up and coming artist, anybody, you know, for that matter, and then just let them know where they can find you at.
Words to an upcoming artist is never quit. I've quit a couple times. Clearly, I came back. You just never fucking know, dude.
Right.
You never know. Your break can be any day. And so never give up, never quit, no matter how discouraging. I don't care if you got 2 monthly listeners. Just keep doing you. Keep putting your shit out. And like I said earlier, you can follow me at Polo Frost on Instagram, Polo Frost on Facebook, YouTube, Polo Frost 17, TikTok. I'm only saying TikTok because I feel like I have to now.
I'm sorry. I'll put you on the spot.
Definitely catch me Spark in the Park in Ypsilanti, June 11th. Juneteenth here in Monroe. I'm doing the little tour that I posted on my Instagram around Detroit. Backwood and Bonfires. June's a pretty booked up month for me pretty much every weekend. So a lot of places you can catch me. If you follow me on Instagram, just keep up with all that. And I hope to see all of y'all. And I appreciate the love. I appreciate you guys having me on the show. You know, it's all love. And yeah, that's it.
Got a question?
Shout out to Mikey Shu. Haven't seen you in a while, my guy. Much love. My favorite song to perform now is Hey Hey.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not best ever.
Not best. I know when we first started messing with Polo,
I hate that song.
That's the worst ever.
I love what it did for my life.
Right.
Hate performing it. I hate when they play it. It's just so fucking goofy. But
hey,
numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie. I was just about to say, like, hey, you're on the map now, baby.
Yeah,
proofs in the pudding.
Changed my life, man. That song changed my life.
You guys, I'm Spooky. This is Ryan from BrainJerk. This is Pillar Talk. We've got Polo Frost here. We just want to say thank you and good night.
Good night, guys.